Listen. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Allthemod 7. I was going to start mining in like lines, and then I was gonna hopefully find some redstone because I'm currently mining for redstone. We're jumping right into this one. In the last episode, we actually did what I'm going to use with this redstone for. Was that English? We made a thing. We made this guy here, a dimensional cell. And essentially, if you make two of these guys, you can link them together and they share the same storage across like range, right? So like long distance, which it's pretty cool. It's our wireless energy. It needs a lot of redstone, so that's sort of why I'm down here. We also found that it was pretty difficult to find redstone in the mining dimension, so that's why I'm in the overworld. But this episode, okay, so the last episode we did some power gen stuff, like obviously the wireless power. We also set up a wind turbine at the top of the skybox pretty much. And you guys made it pretty clear what you want to see. I saw quite a lot of comments talking about this guy right here, the Quarry from Quarry Plus. Now, look at this. Pretty expensive. You need to make it in a Workbench Plus, so we'll bookmark that. It's going to cost us a bunch of diamonds, some gold, some iron, redstone dust, ender pearls. You can enchant it with fortune and efficiency and unbreaking, which sounds pretty cool. The Workbench itself is going to cost us 3 Allthemodium nuggets, a block of diamond, blocks of gold, blocks of iron. It is expensive. And all of you guys were suggesting it, which makes what I'm going to do next a little bit risky. And that is, I'm not going to make that. No, not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to show you a different quarry. Now, I'm assuming you guys know about the quarries that I'm about to show you guys. But if you're new to, I guess, the modded Minecraft scene, you might not know about them because when you search quarry, like when we search quarry here, it's not as obvious, right? You look at these blocks, you're like, oh, we know about the industrial contraptions quarry. There's quite a few different ones here. But what I'm going to be using is the builder. And we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit strapped for time, so we'll see exactly what we can get done in this episode. And by the way, we'll probably, there's a very high chance that we still will check out this Quarry Plus Quarry in the future, just to sort of compare them. But I know how to deal with a builder quarry, so I'm gonna do that one. We're gonna try that out this episode. And to be honest, look at the price here. We're gonna need the Allthemodium nuggets, so you don't get to cheap out on that. It's gonna cost us redstone. The machine frame is pretty cheap. We'll need an ender pearl, but that is very cheap, especially in comparison to this workbench. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. But let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to do was actually make this dimensional cell so that we could have power in the mining dimension, which is where I actually want to set this quarry up. So we're going to make some prismarine using our generalized overworld predictions and nether quartz. That's an easy recipe. Oh, our storage is full. We keep having a full storage, and I keep not solving the issue entirely. All right, by the way, I do plan to fix our storage in the future, okay? Oh, no, I've just ruined everything. Oh, God. Okay. You guys are going to have to live with this. Oh God. We'll fix it. It'll be fixed in the future. Man, our storage it's pretty rough, but I'm being lazy with it. Anyhow, what were we crafting? Does anyone remember? Oh yeah, this guy. So we're going to need the machine frame, which is going to need some blue dye, which is going to be some lapis. That's pretty easy to do. Here we go. Machine frame. Boom. Because we're actually very strapped for iron. Actually, no, we're not. We actually have a lot of iron. We were strapped for iron, but we have iron now. I don't know. It's just, this guy's very expensive. I'm not going to jump right into him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So first of all, we have our dimensional cell. Now, I do believe, or actually I don't believe. Let me have a look real quick. What's going on here? So this is linked to number 3. The one in the skybox, which is actually over here, I'll take you to it real quick with this elevator. Boom. We're now at the top. We have this wind generator. He's completely packed full. This guy's full, and he's also linked to 3. So we're actually going to need another power cell card. Power cell. But once again, I apologize if we are going a bit fasty, but I am strapped for time, and the alternative is we sort of don't get a video, so you gotta bear with me. Oh, did I? How do we not have redstone? I've got to go get redstone. I'll be back. I'll be back. All right, we have some down here. How much do we need? What's that? 20. I feel like we're not getting as much as I thought we would. Honestly, I should be silk touching this redstone because we're actually getting so much more if we just chuck it in the enrichment chamber. The Fortune 5, whilst it's good, it's not worth it for the redstone at least. You get 12 a pop if you put these in the where'd they go? If you put these in the enrichment chamber, which is infinitely better, to be honest. Alrighty, so where were we? Oh yeah, the power cell card. So we'll make one of these. Oh, we just had to put the redstone in. There we go. Now this card, what we want to do is run over to one of these other dimensional cells and we chuck it in this slot here. So this is to link it. So I place this in and now you can see in the tooltip, it says link number 3. So link 3 on both of these. So now it's all linked together. So, okay, we can now get power into a different dimension, I believe. I mean, it's a dimensional cell. Surely that's how that works. So what's next? The quarry. Hey, let's go ahead and try and make one. So it's saying we have the Allthemodium nuggets. Yeah, I didn't think we did. So we will have to make a few more, which luckily we do have a few ingots. I think we have one more ingot, yeah. And then we have a bunch of raw Allthemodium that I'm waiting to process. So we're going to need blocks of redstone. We're going to need 3 of these. Oh yeah, I'm cooking up more redstone, so that's fine. We'll obviously need the machine frame, so 2 more blue dyes. And we should be good to, wait for it, to go. Boom, builder. Now, by itself, this thing builds. It's a builder. That's what it does. In order to turn this into a quarry, we need one more piece to this puzzle, and that is a shape card. Now, there's this first shape card you can get, which is a shape card quarry, and it quarries things. It's pretty simple. To make it, you'll need a diamond shovel, a diamond pickaxe, and a shape card, which is just going to be iron, bricks, and paper, which reminds me, do we have bricks? I should probably get those running if we don't. Do we have clay? We do have some. I'm going to need at least 8, I think. So we'll get that cooking up just to, you know, keep the ball rolling. So yeah, this guy mines. He mines. You can, however, upgrade this guy into a clearing quarry. So the difference between the two is the normal quarry card will replace every single block that it mines with dirt. So instead of leaving a massive hole in your world, it'll just fill it up with dirt. So it's pretty good to have. Yeah, it's pretty good to have it. It just, you know, makes a nice big dirt area, especially if you're like going to build in the area as well, because obviously it's kind of easier to dig through dirt with like an enchanted shovel than say with a pickaxe, just inherently. So yeah, that's what that does. The clearing quarry, which is the normal quarry card surrounded by glass, will just get rid of all the blocks. Now, the reason why this is good is because, I mean, you've got a massive hole and you can see all the walls with all the ores on them, but more importantly, the quarry or the builder quarry doesn't mine Allthemodium, which means when you do the clearing quarry, those ores that it misses and doesn't mine, you see them. You see them perfectly. They just sit there and they beg to be mined. So that's pretty cool. Now you can take it a step further and you can make a clearing fortune quarry, I believe. I don't know how you do it. Oh, you need a shape card fortune. Okay, so you take a quarry card, you put diamonds, you put dimensional shards. I think we actually have all of this except for the ghast here. Which we can actually make using generalized nether predictions so easily. Unbelievably easily. We might just jump right into it. That seems ridiculous, but I want to do that. All right, let's make a ghast here. So there we go. 3 ghast tiers. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's make a quarry card. So we're going to need diamond pickaxe and diamond shovel. So here we go. Pickaxe. Clear these away, get the shovel, there we go. And then what do we need? We need, oh god, we need all this stuff. So we're gonna need 2 bricks. So there we go, 2 bricks. We're going to need, what was the other piece? Paper, we actually need to craft some because we've got the sugarcane, we just don't have the paper. There we go. I need to grab the redstone out of that, there we go. What's next? I think that's it, yep. So shape card, that's step 1. Step 2 is quarry card. Step 3 for us specifically is going to be the fortune card. Now, you can take it a different step and you can do silk touch. And the reason why that's obviously good is because, I mean, we can do our ore duplication and stuff. It's going to cost a nether star and they're not really easy for us to get our hands on anymore. So we'll just grab this one, the fortune quarry. Now, these dimensional shards, in case you're a little bit confused as to what they are, they spawn in dimensional shard ore. We've seen a few when we went mining. We've sort of been avoiding picking them up, but you know, they spawn a decent amount. In fact, does it tell you? No, it doesn't tell you the spawn level, but I don't know, they exist. So there you go. So yeah, fortune quarry. Okay, so we have our builder, we have our wireless power. The rest of this stuff can pretty much just get like thrown into our system just to clear things up. We are good to go. So let's set this up. This could be such a flawless episode. Now, well, before we go, I might want to get a chest. In fact, I do believe that I do want to get a chest. More importantly, I want it to be a good chest, so I think we're going to upgrade this guy. I think I'm going to take him to be like an iron chest. So like I'll, surround this with iron ingots. Is that not how you do that? You can see how much I know about the game. Iron chest. Copper chest. Really? Iron chest? Chest. Sophisticated storage. Huh. Okay. We'll do... I don't know which chest to do. I don't know what to do. Iron oak chest. Okay, wait, no, this should exist. We have an oak chest. We have iron. Ah, see? I'm not... Look, I'm not too crazy. This should exist, but it doesn't. Okay. Man, I'm a little bit baffled by all these chests. I guess we'll make a copper chest. And then we'll make an iron chest. So these, for example, like, look at the copper chest. It should be slightly bigger. Yeah, it's got an extra row at the bottom. So I'm just making a big chest. That's all you're seeing happen here. So we'll turn it into an iron chest. We'll see if we can take it the next step. Yeah, we don't have the gold. Yeah, iron chest should be good enough. I think, to be honest, I think it's just a double chest, but it's fine. It's fine. Bear with me. We can upgrade the chest in the future. So, into the mining dimension we go. I hope. Yep, here we are. It's beautiful, I know. We have some of the junk from earlier. I think there's a bunch of junk down there. Now, what's next? Well, I'm going to go in this general direction for no reason, just to sort of keep it separate from here. Actually, which way does the mine go? The mine goes that way. I'll do it this way. So I'm going to place down our builder. There it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? On top of this, I'm going to place a chest. So that's going to be where it automatically outputs to. You place them on top. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my shape card. I'm going to shift right click on the quarry. And you can now see in the left, it says now select the first corner. So we're going to do that. I'm going to, you know what we should do? Let's be a little bit smart about this. I'm going to select like this corner here. Now it wants the second corner. So we're currently deciding the area that this is going to mine. Now I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work. What I used to do is I would go into the other corner. I'd dig all the way down to bedrock. And I'd right click for that second corner to bind that entire, 3D cube. I don't have a jetpack yet, however. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently. This is a massive area, by the way, that I've already gone to. I'm going to right click here. So now that square that I've done, so the two corners, if you were to, add all the edges up and make that into a square, that's now in this shape card. Now I do believe you can then change it a little bit differently. So we should be able to have it so that it mines all the way down to bedrock. That's essentially what we're going to try and test out here in a second. It's a long travel. We'll get there. How long has this been? This is going to be such a quick episode, but we're going to get so much done. All right, so we've opened it up. There's a lot of things on this screen that is probably quite scary, but we're just going to completely ignore it. Okay, we're just going to completely ignore it. I'm going to place this card into this square right here, and then I'm going to press the question mark. And now what this does is gives us the options of where we're going to mine and some options in regards to what we're going to mine. For example, I don't want stone. I don't want cobble. I don't want dirt. I will actually take gravel and sand. And I mean, we're not going to find that other stuff. But yeah, dirt, cobble, and stone, I'm just going to avoid them for now. We don't have the storage for it yet, so we're just not going to do it. The next thing we have is our range, right? So we've got the dimensions. So 106, 102. Is that where we were standing here? I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely sure, but what I do know is that I think we want to change some of these, because at the moment we're mining nothing. But what happens if I take this to like negative, 64 and click there? Does that do anything? Do we get anything from this? No, it doesn't really care. Okay, let's put this back to 1. What if I change this to 64? Does that do anything? Negative 65. You can tell I know what I'm doing here, can't you? Oh, God. I'll figure that out in a second. In fact, it might be like one of these are the Y levels or something. I don't know. But the other thing is this section here. So you can decide what shape you're going to be mining. We obviously just want a box. And you can also decide, oh, wow, there's actually a lot. You can decide whether it's going to be solid or hollow. We obviously want solid. We don't want to, make it hollow or anything. Okay. I thought I knew what I was doing. Clearly, I don't have a clue. What you can do is you can click this. Preview mode, I believe. And then what it should do, in theory, is show you where it's currently trying to mine. And currently it's not really seemingly doing that. What if I switch these around? What if I chuck the negatives there? Can I even do that? No, I can't even do that. All right, you know what? I looked up on Reddit and the dev actually made a comment on something with, I guess, how you should do it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to clear it, or I guess rebind it to the to the thing. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to do that. Anyway, let's right click 2 corners. I'm going to place it in here. I'm going to apparently set the offsets to 0. We're just going to do 0. We're going to set the dimensions to 5, 5, and 5. Okay. And then we need to set the corner. So that's what these are. Builder at northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. We're obviously currently looking south, and we want it to actually go southwest this direction. So I'm guessing I'm going to click on this one. Builder at southwest corner. Is that going to do anything? The offset's going back here. Did I not want it to do that? I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe I do want it to do that. Yeah, because at the moment it's at 0, 0, 0. See that? Offset 0, 0, 0. Now if I click builder at southwest corner, it updates this to -2, 2, and 3. Listen, I'll be honest with you, not a clue. I have not a clue what any of that means. But I'll tell you what, that's easy to follow. You guys saw what I did. We can try that again in the future if we want to. That 5, 5, 5, and then just pick the corner you want it to mine in. So we'll see if that works. The next thing I'm going to do is slap down our dimensional cell. I guess we'll keep a gap just so that we can bind the side to be able to... Actually, you know what? I think we're fine placing it right next to it. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to place in my power cell card here. That will bind them together. I'm now going to set all sides to send energy. And so we've actually got a cost of 2.2%. So we're going to be losing 2.2% of all the RF we send. So we are actually taking some loss now because we're going interdimensionally. This guy has charged up, which is pretty cool. And he's currently off. So here we go. I'm going to do redstone mode ignored. And I'm just going to start it up. I don't think anything happened. It's like it wants to... What am I... listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. What am I doing wrong? Actually, you know what? I know part of what we did wrong. Let's actually head back real quick. I haven't made this into a clearing quarry. That's something we want to do at the very least. Even if that's not what's going to solve this problem, that is what I want to do. You know what I mean? I do want to surround this guy with glass to make him into a clearing quarry. We'll see. Maybe that was it. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but maybe. So let's open this up, chuck this back in. We'll have a quick look. No, normally this tells you the amount of blocks it's going to mine. That's why I'm sort of feeling like it's not working. You know what I mean? And the fact that when I click this button to start it, nothing's happening. Box hollow. How did that happen? Solid. Okay, start. Man, okay, hold on. Here we go. There it is. That's it. That's okay. So oh man, what an embarrassing episode this has been. I've used the builder quarry so many times, and I'm just so useless. I'm currently just pathetically useless. And you would think that I would just cut this out of the video, but you guys are probably watching it. Okay. So it's currently mining this area. I don't want it to. I don't want it to. So what if we go in here and we set the offset to 10 just to see what it does. So it's now on 10. Let's now enable it. So now it's 10 blocks in the sky. Okay, that makes sense. So let's open this again. If I set this to 10, that makes it actually 10 blocks tall, right? Yeah. So now it's 10 blocks tall. So if we go back down to 5, right? And we preview this again, it is now at the ground. Okay. So if I go to 0, will this now be 5 blocks in the ground, 5 blocks out of the ground? It is. So now if I were to turn this on, look at that. Oh, and look at the speed. Yeah. Does your Quarry plus Quarry do that? Yeah. Now listen, it's going to drain a lot of power, but it's going to be fast about it. Okay. I mean, we sort of know how it works now. So now I want to increase these. So for example, let's lower this down to be like 7, right? All that should mean is that if I preview this, it's just a few blocks above the ground. You know, we don't want it to be, I don't know, too tall. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now let's make it bigger. So let's go 50. Actually, I should probably, okay, it's off at the moment, so we should be good. That's going to do that massive area. And then if I change this to 50, does that do the same thing? But, oh, this is going to do the whole area. Okay. And then I'd probably want to change one of these values to be like -20. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's moving over. Okay. So let's do like negative, what do you reckon? Let's do negative 50 and and 50 here, I guess. And what we should see now is that's where it's going to mine. Okay. And we can increase this to be a bit bigger. So let's go maybe like, 70. We'll see how big this is. This should be a pretty big area. Bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with that area. And now let's change the size here. So I'm going to go like, yeah, maximum size. So what this should do is it should, oh, yep, we lagged for a bit. It's going to do a column all the way from top of the sky to the bottom of the land. Sounds pretty good to me. So currently we've got some dirt in here. Because we needed to add voids to the list. So now we're going to void them. We won't get any more dirt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, look at this power. We've got currently 2.3 million there and 1 million here. I'm going to press start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's currently doing it. Oh, okay. I mean, hey. You know how I said that we needed copper? We've got copper. We've got copper. Oh my god. Okay. It also got extra dirt. I don't know how that happened, but I mean, like, let's look at the power. We're out of power. This is currently as fast as it runs. To be honest, that's it. I mean, we're done. We did what we wanted. Now, okay, I'm going to turn this guy off. So I'm going to have it so that he's on to activate. We're going to need to put some redstone in here if we want to turn this guy on, which is clearly what we need to do. But that is, I mean, we're done. You know, we don't need any more power. I will sort of run over here, although even looking at the map, oh, there it is. We got to go in this direction. We can have a quick sneak peek at what it's mined so far. But yeah, this is the episode pretty much done. I mean, like, yeah, there you go, guys. That it's pretty insane, isn't it? I feel like it can go even lower, can't it? It doesn't look like it's going the full way. Probably because we need to change the offset to make it even lower. I have a feeling that's what we got to do. But yeah, I mean, hey, honestly, I think that's a lot easier to set up than pretty much any other quarry. We had a bit of trouble with it, but that's just because, to be honest, it's because when I tried to do the little like highlight thing, I didn't see anything, and that was really my problem. But once we did that default 555 setup with the corner, and then did the preview, it was a lot easier to like experiment with how big of a range you're dealing with. So yeah, I like that. Personally, I think what would make it even easier is if, for one, when you're actually moving the quarry card, it shows you the range. Sort of like, I don't know if you guys have ever messed around with schematics from Create, but they sort of do that too. They're actually really cool. You get like an awesome overlay of where you're going. You can hold control and like scroll to make it like a bigger radius and like go down to like Y0 and stuff. It's really cool. And it's a lot more intuitive, I guess. Whereas this, it's like, man, when you've got someone simple like me, it's a mess. Like even this is wrong. We've got to change the offset a bit, I'm sure. But I'm strapped for time. I just got infinite copper. We don't need any more of this copper. I'm probably going to leave majority of it here because we don't have the storage for it. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, honestly, that's the end of this episode. A nice and quick one. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Maybe you liked it. Let me know if, even despite seeing what you just saw in such a short time, let me know if you still think the Quarry Plus Quarry is worth it. Because I'll try to hook that guy up. I'll get a bunch of iron from this quarry. We'll make the other one. And we'll... Actually, no, I've got iron. Why do I keep thinking I don't have iron? We might make the quarry in the next episode. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me in this channel and in this series. It's been pretty crazy. Once again, I'm sorry if I don't reply to the comments. Pretty busy, but I have been reading them and trying to soak in as much information as I can. Someone also pointed out all the mechanism stuff we had in the overworld could be done with XNet, which is another cable mod. Do we have the XNet in here? I imagine we do. Yeah, XNet. It's a little bit of a scarier mod in terms of it's not as simple in terms of just place down pipes, thing goes from A to B. But you can have one single tube going and connecting to these machines, and you can like configure it to access different sides. It's really cool what you can do with it, and it would definitely clean all this up. But it's a bit of a jump. Like you have to sort of invest a full episode into that and really get into it. But yeah, okay. I think we're good. I don't know what this thumbnail is going to be. Maybe just the builder quarry or something. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for everyone who supported me financially. Watching the ads has helped me out big time, and of course, thank you to our donators and channel members. You guys do not need to do that, but to those of you who have, thank you. To the rest of you, and the people who have donated previously, watching the ads is good enough. So thank you guys. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. In terms of the thumbnail, oh god, it's gonna be a rough one. It's just, I'm gonna have to sleep. Do I have a sleeping bag? Oh god, it's okay. This dimension is like 24/7 nighttime. I just slept and nothing happened. Okay, yeah. Listen, you're probably gonna get like this as a thumbnail or something. All right, see you guys.